Okay, media literacy class. I'm going to give you a little bit of information about your final because today, which is Thursday in class, as you can see right there, you are going to spend probably all of your time editing your short films. So there is something to do during the finals, and this is something that can earn you more points. And so I start on the Edmodo page because this is right where you will start as well. Top of the Edmodo page, other than I'll probably post this video right up here. But right below that, there is the Media Literacy Final Exam. So I'm just going to take a moment to explain it here. And I think it's pretty straightforward. But you are going to, once again, create a Google Slides presentation, or you can do a Prezi, either way. But just make sure you have shared that correctly with me by the end of the final period. And you are going to create 5 slides. It says right here, and this is true, each slide will have 3 things. What I'm going to call a knowledge, an understanding, an application, and a relevant picture. I think I said 3 things. They actually have 4, including the picture. So I've defined each of those for you here. A knowledge is a 1 to 2 sentence summary of something you learned. And this is a 2 to 3 sentence summary that demonstrates something that you have now understood. And you can see in smaller font, I've even described that a bit further. An application is a 1 to 2 sentence summary of how you might use this knowledge and understanding in further questions right here. And then, as we've done throughout the semester, each slide should have an image or a picture from Google Images that makes your slide more appealing. And here are some helpful hints for finding pictures. Don't forget about this part right here. Make sure you include a website for each picture you find. Now you should know that you will have access to this document as you complete the final. So don't worry about memorizing all this or coming with a printout. You may do both of those things, although I would advise strongly against memorizing this for obvious reasons. So here are some examples, and so this is I turned this into a JPEG, 2 slides. So these are 2 examples. Obviously your project will have 5, not just 2, but here are 2 examples of how you could do this. I put the knowledge up here. So the knowledge is I learned about different websites to do projects online. The understanding is on Glogster, or you pick out your internet tool that you learned from. I can now make a bulletin board, poster, presentation. A person can use videos, pictures, photos, songs, sounds, graphics with the background of his or her choice. And here's an application. Next time I need to make a poster for a class, I will use Glogster instead of a poster board if my teacher gives me permission. So, item 1, the knowledge is here. The understanding is here. The application section is, right there. Let me undo that. And then the image on the slide, and then the website where I got the picture. You can see all those things described as well down in this little text box here. Same thing on here. We did a commercial unit one of the first years I taught this class, which we didn't really do this semester. So you can see I included an image and the knowledge, the understanding, and the application. You should know that you can use any and all of your class material, and a lot of that is online, as you finish this final. Lastly, there are grading requirements right here. You can see having 5 slides gets you 5 points, just simply having 5 slides. Having an image and a cited website gets you 5 points as well. No half points, so if you're missing websites, I'll subtract whole points for that. I know it doesn't totally add up, but that's the way I'll do it. your understanding. So 5 of those, specific, detailed. There's specific details of what I need for each of those up at the top. A specific detailed description of how you might use it. So that would be the application section. And then of course your neatness, grammar, all that good stuff. So all of your requirements are right here. Please let me know if you have any questions. I would strongly refer you to these 2 examples. You need to do this 5 times. So once again, even though there's 2 examples here, you are going to need to have 5 in your presentation. So again, email or ask with any questions, and don't forget the latest you can turn in your videos from your short film is at the beginning of the finals period. After that, it's late. Okay? Very good. Happy studying for other finals, because you won't really need to study for this.